Should be able to hear me now, guys. My microphone was disabled in OBS, so I only noticed just about when we were ready to go. But there we go, we're here now. So, good evening all, hope everyone's well and welcome back to the channel. So, as promised, you're going to be finding me in Arkansas for this stream. So yes, we're going to be building Noah's Ark and sawing wood in this stream. Hence my reference to Arkansas. So if anyone wants to tell me to get out and get me coat, feel free to do so. Now, yes, so we have a new World of Trucks event, for anyone who's not familiar with the game. 10 cities to discover, as per usual. And we have until the 17th of November, so probably got 2 streams to do this. And not to confuse Texarkana, there is also a place called Texarkana, I think in California, if I remember correctly. Hence the AR in the brackets. So yeah, apart from that, let's get this show on the road. So I will be swapping trucks shortly. Just get this sorted. So we need to go to Arkansas, which is all the way over here. So Texarkana is literally right on the border. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a new truck and we will get that spec'd and we'll move over to there. So let's do this. So where are we? Still don't like this new layout. It's still confusing me a little bit. Here we go. Truck upgrades. Oh yeah, of course. Just want to see what we've got because I have not looked in this area for a little while. Assuming the game wants to play ball, of course. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. All is well. Right. Now then, of course. So we want a new truck. So truck dealers and a Mac. Let's find a Mac dealer. So. There's also 7 new cargoes to haul, so I believe. Right, so we want a Mac Pinnacle. But we want the big boy. There's a big boy, there we go. Looks very old-fashioned on the front end, which I do quite like. Now, do we go for long or medium? I think we'll go for long, because can't have short on that one. 505 horsepower. We're going to have a 18-speed Eaton as spec'd. Now, standard interior looks boring. Premium, premium exclusive. You get the sat nav. I mean that makes sense. And then you get ultra. I think we'll go for ultra. Quite like the look of that, so we'll go for that. Colours. Let's see. Can we do global cargo colours? Probably can, but let's spec it with something else. No, I'm not specking it with that. Wrong time of year. No. Don't really know what to go for. Flames, Brett. I think we'll just stick with a standard colour for now. I think we'll go matte black. Quite like the black. Let's go for the gold pedigree. Exclusive bug deflector. Standard or classic? I mean, I could go for the old retro look in some ways. I think we will. LED lights. We'll go for the big chrome bar on the bull bar. Fog lights and flares. I think we'll have some flares, why not? Don't really want that. The warning flags. Standard or classic mirrors? I think we'll go for classic, why not? Right, wheels. Let's go for endurances. It's fine. Orange or white flares? I think we'll go for white. We'll go for big tank. Chrome, chrome. Chrome everything, I think, within reason. I do like the classic look, though. I think we'll go for chrome. Match everything else. Wheels. I was going to spec the truck before the stream, but I thought, well, if I do it during the stream, I can show you guys some of the stuff. Anyway, I forgot to change that one. There you go. Not really much going on, really. I mean, most of it's pretty much the same as before on the older trucks, but I suppose eventually they'll add new features in. Ultra Dash. What was that? Looks like you can change the hood, which is very weird. Oh yeah, it's a bug deflector. Of course it is. Dashboard. Suppose I have a couple of things on the dashboard. Where's them sunglasses gone? Ah, there they are. Air freshener. Gotta have Count Catula. It's not the same without Count Catula. Over here. An ATS mug, why not? Some stickers on the truck, why not? All this stuff that doesn't really matter, but you know. I'll leave that as that. What should we have over here? That'll do. Right, I think we're spec now, pretty much. And a coffee cup in there. I think that'll do. Right. Like Squirrel used to say years ago, Chrome will go home. Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to buy a garage, I think. I'm just going to dump it there for a minute. And then I'll move it over. So, I think for purposes of the stream, I will buy a garage at the border. Which will be Texarkana, assuming there is one. Yep, there is. Work my way around the state. So, right, company, truck manager, Pinnacle, relocate to Texarkana, in there, and then I'll move my driver across. Me. And there we go. Right, we are now in Texarkana, so. Ooh, new background image available. Ooh. What the hell? That's weird. Blacklight Studio. Very interesting. Okay. Right, let's go driving. We'll have to make some adjustments to my cab, just because of the fact that I don't like sitting so close. Can't see the mirrors, for goodness sake. Do. That'll do nicely. Right. Hello Gorgle, welcome back to the channel. Right, let's take a job from here to someone else in the state. So let's go to here, browse the contracts. So, Texarkana. So I imagine it's probably going to be best to start from this end. So, bearing in mind they do have to be... Oh, now that's confusing. Okay, yeah, so Texarkana is also actually a part of Texas. But it's also in Arkansas. So that, I don't think will actually count. Because the garage is in Texas. So that's interesting to know. So you've got AR and then TX. That's very interesting. So I think we'll start by taking a job to Little Rock. So... Okay. Very quiet on the roads around here. Beast truck, I agree. Beast car there as well, Mustang. Jobs for the event need to be at least 100 miles each, 161 kilometres or more. Yeah, same as any others. See, when I remember that you're taking a job to Texarkana, but it can only be with AR, not TX. It's literally on the border. So... this thing's rapid. It's hard to believe that we're pretty much in the Midwest now. The heart of the Midwest of the US. Seems like Kick is like 20 seconds ahead of YouTube. Yeah, that's standard for Kick. Glad that I managed to get my Kick problem sorted out anyway, for the most part. Just need to start posting my schedule and stuff up on there. Now we know it's all working fine, so... Very nice. Security check to enter, and no doubt want to leave as well. Didn't put any beacons on the roof. Oh well. Beast and of love. Security check denied entry. I know they should add stuff like that and you get fined or stuff if your paperwork's not up to scratch. Should have little random things like that added in. One of these days they might add stuff like that in it. $1,000 fine or something for inaccurate paperwork or something. Oops. Sorry, your truck is underway. Job can't carry on. Ah, hello Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, for God's sake. Bottled by the light. The traffic's waiting. And again, they might not have green. No, they haven't. It is, Andy. Yeah, this is the new one. The Mac Pinnacle. Limited edition. I think there's only going to be something like 300 built. Something like that. Right, time to leave Texarkana for Arkansas. Ah, hello Krazo, welcome back to the channel. Looks good, it does. And of course, with this being a World of Trucks event, I'm only limited to 65. So no thrashing at 80 mile an hour everywhere. carried away there. I don't think he is Quasar, no. But if he is, he's not chatting. I was just watching last night's stream for the bits I missed. Alright. Very nice. First way station I can skip. Quite a nice way station in the middle of what appears to be a mini forest. When Ben said they say the sun is the hottest thing in the world, but they just haven't seen him one. Typical. Typical. Seven new cargoes are 1 wood chipper, 2 mobile air compressor, 3 clamshell buckets, 4 rough terrain forklifts, 5 SUVs, Hyundai Konya, 6 bromine and 7 packed lumber. Yeah, well, it makes sense. It's very forestry, isn't it? A lot of forestry going on in Arkansas. Well, I bet you're happy Ben ain't none of the mum jokes. Aye, you're not wrong there, Quasar. Ah, hello Azareth, welcome back to the channel. How's it going? I'm doing well, hope you are as well. Hopefully going to be getting back into the swing of doing a bit more streaming now. A couple of trips on the 5 Circle this morning before work. Do love the fact they've got the bridge and it's a cracking DLC, although it includes Great Western Railway HSTs. Yeah, that makes no sense. No sense at all. Well, he's not here yet. Well, no, that's true. Hopefully he won't turn up. Here's one is hoping. Rest area in the middle of the interstate. Very interesting. Pulling now, but don't need fuel. I got a Scottish £10 the other day. Oh, aye. Have you spent it yet? I want to get rid of that as soon as you can. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Quasar. It's very off-putting at times. Steve will look after it for you, Quasar, if you want. I'd spend it for you. I'd spend a Scottish £10 note all day, any day. Right, Hot Springs. You have to have Scottish £10 and £20 notes checked by management at work at the moment due to the amount of forgeries that are about. Oh dear. What about £5 notes? Surely have Scottish fivers. Oh, it isn't this one. That's confusing. I thought that was the exit. It's not. It's the next one. It's up here. Document forgery, GTA 5. Any Scottish note, that's quite a number of forgeries about, to be honest. Doesn't surprise me. Suppose it must be easier to forge compared to the standard 10 and £20 notes. Yeah, I don't want this exit either, for God's sake. Surely it's got to be the next one, surely. 4 miles from the destination. Broadway Street. Yeah, it's this one. Why do you have to spend it quick? Well, you don't, but, I mean, if you ever get a Scottish £10 note or £20 note, I tend to be the person that spends them quickly, because not everywhere takes them. So, you better either getting rid of it quickly or taking it to your bank. Getting it exchanged. Quite a lot of places that don't take them. We even take the Irish ones. Yeah, a company like Primark will. But if you go to like your local, I don't know, co-op or something, you might struggle to spend it, or your local shop or something. Well, if I ever get one, I tend to get rid of it straight away. Yeah, post office will pay it in for you if you haven't got a high street bank. You're with like Starling or Monzo or somebody. Chase. We were wrong last night about Brett always turning up when someone mentioned his name last night, Steve. Wonder if he'll turn up tonight. I know, yeah, I was thinking that. Normally, whenever his name gets mentioned, he appears shortly after. It didn't happen last night. Very surprising. Train that's actually stopped. That's weird. So this should be 1 out of the 10 places ticked off. It won't be 2 because I started in Texas, so I think I did anyway. Soon find out. See where they want it. Somewhere in there. I think it's there. Oh, what a place that is. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a freaking tandem trailer. It's weird how English shops can reject Scottish notes as legal currency, but no one up here cares if they have English notes, lol. Well, this is the problem. There's no consistency in the rules and regulations about where you can spend Scottish notes and where you can't. It's literally up to the retailer to decide whether they want to take them or not. And it's wrong. It's like when you go to like Guernsey or Jersey, you can't spend their coins on the mainland, but you can spend ours over there. It's stupid. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to spend any version of the pound anywhere that takes the pound, regardless of whether it's a note, a coin, whatever it may be. So stupid. All looks the same. Well, within reason. So, city you started at half Arkansas and half Texas, looking at Google Maps, so it might count. Yeah, it's only jobs for Arkansas. They've got basically the state code in the brackets. So this one does count because it was from AR. If it had TX in the brackets, it wouldn't have counted. So there we go. We have 2 out of 10 ticked. So we'll take a job from here probably to somewhere else in the state. So we'll have a look now. See what we can find on Little Rock. Jonesboro? We'll do that. Nope. Going for a magical mystery tour through all the containers and everything. You like the truck, Steve? I do very much. I like a Mac anyway. Not a big fan of mac and cheese though. Put that in there. It's not exactly my favourite pasta meal. I've had carbonara or spaghetti. Our ruling at work is if it says sterling on it, then it's fine. Yeah. Makes sense. Keep it simple. Interesting looking bridge. Sort of marking on it, I wonder what it says. I'm going to get close enough to see. I think I'd pull over and have a look. Assuming it says anything, of course. Yeah. No, hang on. It does. Yeah, I see, that's interesting. City of Little Rock. I'll get a photograph of that. Typical. By the way, Steve, have you seen HTL's ice cream van, lol? I haven't, no. Yeah, let's get a photo. Could have parked it a little bit closer, to be fair, but I'll do. Just get something in. Something I've seen, so. Oh yeah, that'll do. I'm surprised there's no viewpoint here, to be fair, talking about the bridge. Anyway. Little rock rocks. Out! Yeah, I've not seen HTL's ice cream van, that is. I'm assuming it's brand new, is it? No, another company that I don't understand how they can afford brand new buses. Typical. Of course it goes to green as soon as I stop. Ah, yeah, city line. Heap. Them sprinter vans are awful. Absolutely awful. Speaking of Mercedes sprinters, one got on the 4 in Liverpool today. Tracking as an E200. They've got 3 of them apparently. One was on the 17s on Sunday. Oh dear. Thing's rapid. Get your heap of junk out of the way. You might think they're awful, Steve, but at least they can get anyone where normal sized buses can't. Well, this is true. This is true. There is a demand for them. I personally would rather have one of those Iveco vans, personally, that they do tend to have in North Wales. Lou Jones and a few other operators, but yeah, the sprinter vans are not the best. If I was going to have a van, I'd rather have one of them Iveco things. Far more comfier to ride on. Sprinter vans as a bus are absolutely diabolical. Mechanically, just in general. If I wanted to get bounced around, I would go on a roller coaster. before wasn't a certain driver, was it? I don't know. Don't know who it was that was driving. No idea. Just seen a photograph of it earlier and I was like, oh no. I think it's been on there all day as well, so it must be short. What about those Ford Transit mini school buses? I mean, they weren't that bad. Better than a Sprinter all day long. I'll tell you what was probably the worst thing you could ever ride though. A Vario. Mercedes Vario. Ugh. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. All over the place. All one of them things. Now, if you wanted to get bounced around, you go for the Melolol. Yeah, they're just as bad. In fact, they're even worse than a Sprinter. Awful things. I don't know why they've spec'd them for B Network. Must have got a good deal on them. Speaking of B Network, I believe ADL's going to be getting its first order, as far as I'm aware, of Enviro 100s for B Network. 4 of them. To go to a as yet disclosed depot in Manchester. I have a feeling they might be for Wythenshawe. For Altrincham locals. I'm assuming they're staying at Wythenshawe anyway. Hello James Wing, welcome to the stream. Hey, I do ATS all the time until it happened last night. I was doing cleaning, dust out until my video card got overheated issues and melted on the slot. A little bit of being high settings on ATS, that's not good to hear at all. What graphics card have you got, James? Nothing to do with the fact that Mellor are based in Rochdale, not far from First Depot, lol. Yeah, that's probably got a lot to do with it. But yeah, they're not really suitable for the majority of bus routes. Awful heaps. Now we have a new subscriber. I assume that will be James. Big thank you if it is. I thought that was going to change to red. I don't know why, I had a feeling it was going to. Hello Adam, Samuel, welcome back to the channel. Hello Steve, about time you stream, Baldy. Yeah, well, unlike a Mr. Terence Price, Adam, I have a job now, so I stream when I have availability to do so. The AMD XFX Speedster Radeon RX 6700. Wow. Sounds like you need a new graphics card, James. Claim on the warranty if it's still in its warranty period. Getting the only Steve's link. Never, Adam. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hopefully everything will be turning left or right, so I should be alright. It will be Mark 1 year next month. I'm going to try and call and see if to see if I can do. I presume that's to do with the graphics card warranty. Oops. I knew I was a bit close to that wall, but I thought, uh-oh, I'm going to hit it, aren't I? Oh well. Anyway. Pushing me a lot there. Only time you safely pulled out. Shut up, Adam. I don't know what this obsession with people think I'm going to create an OnlyFans is. I really don't get it. Why would I do that? I'm not desperate for money. It screams of desperation. Don't think Steve knows the true meaning of safely. Shut up, Homer. Test bite, lol. Yeah, hopefully he will. Only bald is, yeah. Terence should subscribe to that. And he's now bald. There still. Oh yeah, can I do 65, can't I? That's a problem. I'll get away. Have to drop back. And of course, he doesn't want to go any quicker. Now he is. Just see a sign for Memphis. I did. Sure that's Arkansas. No, it's not. Must be just over in the next state. Probably, I don't know, actually. I saw a sign for it. I don't think what state it's in. I think it might be the next one over. Another rest area I'm going to bypass. You can't go there yet? No. Not yet. Probably one of the next states to get released, no doubt. Having said that, if you look at the map, you probably would expect probably this block of states to be added first, because you would think they would have added North Dakota and South Dakota in first, and then gone further over. But they seem to be doing it in a bit of an odd way, so it makes me wonder whether they're going to put is it Louisiana? That's I'm trying to think which one this one is. But yeah, you'd think they would have done North and South Dakota first. They didn't. So maybe they're the next two, I don't know. Not sure which one's next. I ain't looked yet. Pine Bluff. Just think Memphis, you would be able to go and see the king. Yeah. Indeed. Bouncing all over the place, this truck. I do like that mod though. Realistic truck driving. Bounces around all over the road. Like Google's disappeared. Doing much in the chat tonight. Steak. Next one's on Missouri and Iowa to be released most likely next year. Then depends which will be announced after that. Yeah. I find it very odd the way they're doing it now, because you think they would go from left to right, you know, and progressively move over as they build the states. But now they just seem to be going all over the place, doesn't it? It's just random. So busy a chat last night, yeah, very much so. I expected this stream to be quieter because it's ATS, not as many people tune in for it. But it is what it is. New content comes out, it's got to be covered, so if people want to tune in, they can. If they don't, well, that's up to them. Oh, yeah, I've just noticed a little pinnacle badge over there. In the glove box. Or where the glove box would be. Suppose we won the next one to ETS2. Yeah, it is. I think Russia's dead now. I don't think that's ever coming back. They've also got the Scandinavian expansion coming up as well. The top end of Norway and Sweden, and I think Finland as well will be included in that. That one would be quite nice. Shame about Russia, although you can do Russia if you have Rust maps. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to download that, to be honest. Waffles. quite happy with just pro mods, to be fair. There's enough of Europe to explore just with that. Well, that didn't take long. And if SES will add Kirkness Quarry Road, they might do. It's in there. Okay. Interesting place to finish a job. I think I'll get a photograph before I drop it. Very nice. Hello Alan, welcome back to the channel. Steve is currently driving Pinnacle Skinner. Principal Skinner, lol. Oh dear. Right, I think I will pick up another job. Let's see, so we're now in Jonesboro. So we want to head to somewhere else. Pittsburgh, Harrison. Yeah, I could go to Harrison. I'll go to Harrison. And you may get a job to Springdale or to Fayetteville. Maybe, a false step somewhere. Well, we could take that one and go across the state again. Do you know what? Let's see. Is there anything else? Paying a bit more. Ooh, mobile air compressor. Let's take one of those new ones. Never knew Jones had a brother, lol. Out. Took me a moment to try and realise what you said there. And then it came to me, I thought, oh no. Can't see a bloody thing. Going committed. Not too sure, but I think Brett might be out this weekend. I think he is. I think he's away. I think he's been in the Midlands today. Or if he hasn't, he's been on a 323 that's with Northern. That's not been refurbed yet. Oh, a minute. Oh, for God's sake, it's actually in there. Oh, who's the idiot now then? Me. For God's sake. Didn't realise it was in there. It was somewhere else. For God's sake. Ah, dear, dear, dear. I'm an idiot. Pretty much right where I was before. Didn't even notice. Never mind. Not too sure, but I think he might be at our event at the Museum of Transport this weekend. Might be wrong though. I literally drove out right next to it and didn't even see the trailer. Oh my word. How did I not see that there? Literally drove out right next to it and didn't even see it. Like, oh my god. Yeah, well. Baldy for not realising, lol. I do it all the time because I don't have the map on the screen and I just rely on the sat-nav. I don't look at it and I'm thinking it's elsewhere when it's not. Still. Maybe I should use the audio announcements again. That wouldn't happen then. Still, could be worse. Could be Terrence. Let's take this mobile air compressor to Fayetteville. To Taylor Swift Construction Group. Nice, so this is one of the new trailers for the Arkansas DLC. Steve, you do it because of baldness. If you had hair, it wouldn't happen. So does that mean you do it also because you're bald? Homer. I'm back, sorry I haven't chatted much. Don't worry about it, Google, you're here now, that's the main thing. It's a nice state, it does, to be fair. Donuts. Or should it be donuts? They should have realistic weather in ATC. How about the odd storm or tornado? Yeah, I mean, you can get thunderstorms in this game, but obviously you don't get tornadoes, which is definitely something I think they should add. Considering it's an American game, an American truck simulator anyway. And maybe the odd hurricane, like in the southern states. I would like them to add seasonal weather in the game as well, for both ETS2 and ATS at some point. I know you've obviously got Grimes' weather mods, but you can't have them all enabled at once. So it'd be nice to have seasons. One of these days, it might be something they add in. Have you seen SCS Software Driving Academy stream? I haven't. No. I'm assuming you have, because you were all over pressing about that yesterday, saying how interesting it will be, and the fact you were willing to do those lessons, Goggle. So I imagine you've seen it. SCS add guns, make it more realistic. I guess so, but I mean, then you'll probably end up having to up the age requirements of the game by doing that. So, somehow I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, they did it tonight. Yeah. I don't think I'll be doing them. Not unless there's an achievement for it, in which case I might consider doing it. May do them as like little short videos, maybe, I don't know. I suppose it depends how many of them there is. Yep, I've seen, but not the full stream. Comes under the seat, lol. Somebody tries to break in your truck and you just get an AK-47 or a pistol out. I mean, yeah, it definitely doesn't have to be an 18+ game. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Wetland underneath the road there. You might laugh, but I heard it's a thing in America that some of the truckers over there do carry guns and weapons, apparently. Yeah, they do. It's all to do with the fact that in case they get the trucks broken into and that sort of stuff. So, over there, it's pretty common, normal behaviour. So, but that's just the way America is. So the thing is, doesn't matter what they do in America, guns are always going to be king, because the fact is that they've allowed it to go on for so long. There's been so many people, you know, being killed as a result of gun violence. It's never going to end. Meanwhile, oh dear. Well, it's the first time I've seen this happen for a long time. Could have done with overtaking before those came into that. Well, this is a problem. Unless the AI can sort itself out, which it looks like it may have done so now. They do actually have gun shops as well. Yeah, they do. Oh dear. More carnage from the AI. Eh? Oh, for God's sake. Bold driving from the AI. Can't blame Red anymore for causing crashes in front of you. Why are you reversing? You can go forwards. Stop. No, we're through that now anyway. had a feeling I might have been sat there for some time. It is what it is. It is indeed. Side of that rest stop there, and on the other side of the road as well. That's what you call a proper rest stop, not like the shitty ones we have in the UK, where you can only get about 20 trucks in half of them. Lol. That's true. Our services on motorways are nowhere near big enough in the majority of the places. Are you enjoying the Arkansas DLC? Very much so far. Meanwhile, is that a me-approved establishment? It is as well. Bloody church. That's alright. Passing somewhere that's not on the map. There we are. Just gone past a viewpoint. Must be a secret road off there somewhere. Probably off here somewhere. Goes up there or off here. Not far to go now at all. Churches are big over there, mind you. Americans are known to be very spiritual. Well, yeah, that's true. It's a bit of a bit conflicting though, isn't it? Apparently America's supposed to be very spiritual, but there's a lot of people that have guns. Just seems very backwards to me. But I mean, I suppose that just comes with the demographic of the US and its history. And lack of in certain parts as well. But you can thank its history with cowboys and Indians for that one, I suppose. What started it all off. East. I only know all this from what I've read and watched on TV, yeah. Makes sense. I'll take it up to probably 6 places discovered tonight, and the stream, and then I'll do another one probably in next week sometime, probably the end of the week, to finish off the 10 locations discovered. Getting done in 2 streams. Steve, there's a town called Stephen in Minnesota where they actually worship you and your baldness. For God's sake. Chicago's dangerous, not Arkansas. Well, yeah, true. Chicago, Detroit. Most of the main metropolitan centres are quite dangerous in America. Chicago, Detroit, New York. You know. Most of the cities are, really. Miami is a particularly bad area. Or parts of it are. The only real places you don't seem to hear much about going on in terms of like gang violence and places like that, or things like that rather, is like of your sort of western seaboard states, cities, so like Seattle, and obviously LA is a bit of an exception to rule because there's like gang violence there, but like San Francisco and Bakersfield, places like that. You know, Vegas can be a bit hit and miss. Yeah, look at someone wrong and that's you in trouble, lol. Yeah, exactly. Particularly prevalent, isn't it, in areas of particular racial divide and that sort of stuff in the US. Particularly where there's a big slave trade and that sort of stuff. Seems to be very common in those kinds of areas. And when you think about it, even like one of the world's big major metropolitan areas like New York, there's still quite a lot of racial divide there. There's quite a lot of segregation in New York, particularly around Harlem, where a lot of the African Americans tend to live. So, Netflix documentary of SWAT about the armed police in the Los Angeles area. Yeah. New York pizza, one of the best. Yeah, if you could call it that. I mean, there's a lot of people that do think pizza's American when it's not. I mean, the Americans have their own twist on it, don't they? Like pasta. Like Frankie and Benny's. It's Italian with an American twist. I might watch that and see how interesting it is. Well, I might do, to be fair. I'll have to get my teeth into a TV series of some description. Speech. Fayetteville discovered. Oh, this is an interesting exit off the interstate. No, it's Italian, exactly. Pizza and pasta are Italian. I'm just saying, the Americans like to, you know, take over other countries' food and claim it as their own. Excuse me. I've watched police programmes over here, but it would be different watching one about the police over there. Well, yeah, exactly. Where every police officer carries a freaking gun or a freaking bat. Whatever they call them. Can't think what they call them. Aren't the police stricter over here in America than they are over here? Yeah, generally speaking, yeah. Ah, welcome to Taylor Swift's construction group. Nightstick, that's the one. Couldn't think what it was called. Well, that's weird. I'm dropping off a mobile air compressor and there's one to pick up in here. It's a bit weird. There's a pursuit. You have no chance against the state troopers. No, not at all. They'll keep following you. And they'll even get the next state over to follow you if they have to. Depending on whether you've broken a law in that state as well, or would have done. So there is quite a lot of states that have different laws, so if you get to the border and you cross it, you may no longer actually be pursued. So not quite sure if that's still a thing. I know it used to be years ago, but I don't know where it is now. Particularly with a lot of the cowboy and Indian films they used to make. If somebody was getting pursued by the police in there, and they crossed the border, they stopped chasing them. So it's out of their jurisdiction, so for God's sake. Playing Sierra's Police Quest years ago does have its usage, lol. Global cargo tracker had a bit of a fit then, I think. Okay, so it's a 4 of 10 now, so let's find job number 4 of tonight's stream. Let's see, so we're in Fayetteville. However, Springdale is nearby as well, so we'll have a look from Fayetteville to Fort Smith, too short. Texarkana, we've already been there. Ardmore, Oklahoma City, Texarkana again. Columbus, Nebraska. It's not looking good. Oh, there you go. Pine Bluff. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Office supplies. With a tandem trailer. Very nice. You need the driving academy. I don't. I'm not that bad. I can reverse better than some people anyway. Right, this job is not in here. Even Ethan can reverse better than some people if you're meaning who I think, lol. Yes. You probably think I mean towns. and that's not exactly difficult. Looks a very nice state anyway. I may go for the rest at a rest stop in the near on this job, so I can get back to daylight again. Might as well. I've got the advantage of doing World of Trucks events. You're not restricted by in-game time. Move your heap of junk out of the way. I didn't realise that. What I just mentioned a minute ago about you're not restricted by in-game time. Yeah, because literally you get whatever time is actually remaining in real life, i.e. 19 hours 59 minutes. So you can literally pick up the job and then finish it a couple of hours later if you really wanted. So yeah. Yeah, so I could literally pull up somewhere. let's take the first tandem trail of the evening to Hind Bluff. Sounds like it could be somewhere mountainous. Last job? No, I'll do one more after this one. Depending on how long this one takes me. It could take me another 12 minutes apparently, so yeah, I'll probably do one more. That should then take me up to 6 out of the 10 places discovered for one final stream around Arkansas. Finish up to 10. Might do another couple. Ah, for God's sake. Of course there's a police vehicle there. Curse you, police vehicle. Damn you. I'm going to head off, see you on Friday. Discord as well, take care, no worries. Thanks for tuning in. See if I can get through these set of green lights. I have a feeling I won't. No, I've moved it to Friday. I'm off on the weekend, so thought, well. Plus I've got things to do tomorrow evening, so I thought, well, I'll move to Friday instead. Weekend, I ain't really got any plans at the minute. Don't think I'll be streaming. I'll lie there. Got things I need to do around the house, garden. Try and see if I can get the garden ready for winter. We were sorting our shed out as well. It's a bit untidy, so we'll try and get that done over the weekend as well. Tomorrow I've just got a few bits to do with regards to just to try and sort out my pension pot and that sort of stuff. I'll be trying to get all my pensions merged together, so planning to try and sort that out tomorrow evening, or at least make a start on it anyway. Hello Eric Weaver, welcome to the stream. I've got about 3 or 4 different pensions here, there and everywhere, so I want to try and get them ball rolling to get them all merged into one. So I've got a financial advisor I want to speak to. At least start the ball rolling anyway. My dad recommended him, so just want to see how it all works and stuff. So I was going to leave it a bit longer, but I thought, well, at least if I start the ball rolling now, it'll give me a bit of time to think about whether I want to go with it or what. I don't have to commit to something straight away, but now I'm back in work, I'm thinking, well, these little things are stuff I want to try and get done. So, wrong lane again. Got 55 miles to go on this one. Ben's still not here. Don't think so, Crozzer. He hasn't been in the whole stream unless he's not been chatting. Well, that would be very unlike Ben, so I don't think he's been here. Touch wood. That remains the case. Oh dear. Emphasis on the word yet. Absolutely. I bet it's been quiet. Yeah, it was quieter tonight compared to last night's stream, but it is what it is. It is ATS after all. It's not as busy as an ETS2 stream. Usually, anyway. What's Friday's stream? Forza Horizon. Don't think Brett will be joining me for that. At least to my knowledge, anyway. Probably going to try and do a 3.5 hour stream Friday evening. Bit of a longer one. I haven't said anything sus a bit. No, you haven't. You've been on good behaviour recently, Quazza. I'm not convinced that's going to last forever. Meanwhile, Ben's just turned up. I just bloody jinxed myself. Oh, for goodness sake. What a time to jinx myself. We're all talking about the fact that Ben hasn't been here yet, and then all of a sudden he pops up. That good behaviour will now change. I've arrived. I was going to pull over somewhere for the rest stop, but I decided not to bother. In fact, I don't even know if I passed one. If I did, I didn't even notice. Oh, I did. Yeah, there's one there. Oh well. I will, that's got to be a driver place. I wonder what that is. I wonder if there's a road down here. So I'll just go and have a look. Although I do that in the next stream. Go and have a look and scout out for the points of interest. Why is the route purple on the GPS? Reason being, Kraza, is because I have the Waze navigation mod. You can find details out on my mod spreadsheet. You were wondering where you were, Ben. You've been a busy boy, Homer. What have you been up to, Ben? Trucking, probably. Maybe. Note it could contain some explicit content. Well, the answer to that. Have you been round to Kraz's house again, Ben? Or vice versa? Has Kraz been round to Ben's house again? He's been busy. Went shopping earlier, so I would also get out of the house for a bit and finish work early today. Ah. So you had time for a little bit of a suspect moment in your back of your van then, did you, Ben? Finishing early is always good. It's now time for me to deliver the sus comments. Went out on a recovery job last night, so basically had a shorter day today. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's good when you aren't asked if you want to go on a recovery job at 11:30. Well, that's part and parcel of the job. On call hours. Recovery job, lol. Easily said F off and went to sleep, but I put my big boy pants on and went out and gave the lads a hand, although it's more of an inconvenience. You see the crew on sale for 80p, yeah, I did, Krazza. Bit of a bargain that, I haven't bought it. Or the crew 2 rather, for sale for 80p, yeah. Single track road when it's full of thick fog and it's slid into a ditch, safe to say winter is officially here. Yeah, I wouldn't say winter's officially here yet, Ben. A bit too early to call that. But yeah, it's on its way. did a small day, as was out until the early hours of the morning. Fair enough. Snow, you've been working right round the clock then. It's early lol, maybe I'm being dramatic lol, but the weather's not great. Well, no, it isn't, but I mean, it is September now, so we're sort of heading into that period of the weather turning worse. Aware. It's supposed to be feeling a bit colder later in the week, but a bit below average, but I mean, it's one of them, it is what it is. Weather is the weather. Depends on where you are. Well, that's true. You tend to forget autumn is a thing and just skip straight to winter after summer. Well, yeah. I was wrong about this place being a mountainous area. I was expecting it to be hilly, but it's pretty flat. This part is anyway. As there are different laws for recovery operations when it comes to hours and regulations. Well, yeah, there has to be for legal reasons and for driving hours and all that sort of stuff. Terence has no idea what Ben's go through in work. Well, no. Terence doesn't know what work's like anyway. Yeah, cries a crippling depression, lol. Some of the lads on call a bit like firefighters, Ben. So the fleet of vans, fix and tow trucks, right? Forgot what you said once. Damn, can't do the 150 XP, that's annoying. Nowhere to park it. No. This one will have to do. Meanwhile, he sits in his chair thinking he can do what he wants. Well, this is it. I'll cover the operatives work around the clock and do shift changeovers, but you can't just leave a job when the shift is over. You could be on a 5-hour recovery job and do 5 hours overtime. Well, that's the thing. The job it isn't finished until it's finished. I mean, his chair, that no sooner he bought it, he was having problems with it. Well, yeah, because he's a fat shit. It's the simple answer to that. Same for mobile mechanics, they do Monday to Friday, rotating evenings and weekends on call. Okay, one final job for tonight's stream. On Pine Bluff. We've already been to Little Rock. El Dorado. We ain't been there yet. It's not long enough, which is annoying. Little Rock. Springdale. Don't really want to go that far. Hot Springs wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not long enough. Damn. Fort Smith. It looks like it's going to have to be that one. Let's take the wheel loader. Have you seen Trucking Hell, Ben? Do you feature on it? Well, that's asking for trouble, Homer. You like discovering the ATS map? I do indeed. Why is it telling me to go that way when I can just do this? That makes no sense. Fleet vans do all sorts. A mobile mechanic role just isn't limited to fixing trucks roadside. It can be helping a recovery operative out on a job. At least Ben is talking about work. Well, that's true. To be honest, I couldn't do what he does and stop in all the time. When I was out of work, before I started at Primark, I was mainly out and about daily and spent most of my time at the Oldham bus depot. As I knew staff there and they got to know me. I have seen trucking hell, and one day I will be on it when I go working for a company that's on it, lol. I don't think you want to be doing that, Ben, surely. Hell is so dramatic. They make a mountain out of nothing. Like receiving a truck out of a services. They are like, can this pro driver make it out alive of this service station? Is that driving across frozen rivers? In reality, they're just taking a half shaft out and picking the truck up with the boom and go, 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 lol. I'm sorry, that's Ice Road Truckers, lol. Yes, that's the one. Covering not receiving. Ah, yes, of course. When's the last time you rested on a sunbed on holiday overseas? Who are you asking me? You? To be honest, that's not exactly my idea of a holiday. I've been abroad a few times, but I've never actually gone on a holiday where I've just sat on a sun lounger all day. That is not my cup of tea at all. If I'm going to go somewhere, I want to explore. I do not want to be sat on a sun lounger all day, sitting in the sun, getting toasted. Not my idea of fun at all. Anyway, I've just noticed something. I was an idiot before. When I created my truck, I didn't paint the back wheel. Oh well. I've only just noticed now. What an idiot. Oh well. If it's mine, I like to explore myself. Yeah, exactly. You could literally do that at home. Book a week off from work and do that at home. Do exactly what Krauser just mentioned. I'd rather not. Motorway recovery jobs can be a nightmare when you need to get lane closures in place and need to communicate with Highways Agency. That sounds sus-bossy. For God's sake. What What was wrong with that comment? There's nothing wrong with that comment. Steve's ideal holiday is with a woman in a swimming pool. Marge. Me and Marge in the swimming pool. I want to go on a holiday to Tenerife and find Jay Slater. I don't think you'll be finding him, Ben, trust me. I get that. Why go pay all this money to go overseas when you don't have much time there is to see all the different things? Well, there, that's it. Got stuck on a cactus. Yeah, I don't think he did. I think he might have been involved in some sort of drug dealing or something. And then they've, when he didn't fulfill his end of the bargain, they killed him. That's what I reckon happened. We'll probably never know. Felt very UK like that did, joining a highway on a narrow little road like that. But they found him, didn't they, down that ravine? Yeah, they did. But the thing is, they seem to claim that when they searched that ravine a few days earlier, his body wasn't there. So I have a feeling whoever the perpetrator was that killed him decided they wouldn't dump his body straight away. And then they decided to dump it a few days later, for whatever reason. Who knows? But yeah, maybe, maybe as Ben says, maybe that's what they did. Did that and then put his body over the cliff to, fool investigators are thinking that he died after falling off the cliff due to injuries. So, yeah. It's a probable cause. Did I just see a sign for Stuttgart? I'm sure that's what I just said. Come on, Brett, working magic. Still asking for money. SMH, she looks a bit rough. Maybe it's to fund her addictions. But the thing is, everybody sent money to try and help his family to search for him. Yet he had a criminal record. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing that? You know? It's like... No, so obviously he'd been involved in some dodgy dealings over in the UK as well. Is it just me, or has this year been a very weird one in terms of the amount of murders? It seems a lot more than usual. I'm not really sure about that, Krazza, to be fair. I mean, I don't think it's been any more significant than normal. Hello from my house. Hello, Connor. Welcome from Wales. How are you enjoying your... tending your sheep, shall we say? Waiting for the short Steve comment. beaker has entered the building. Buy myself a new passenger for my van. Might buy a giant teddy and strap it in. Why? Shusty. Been alright though. Oops. Shusty. Been alright though. How have you been? Not bad, Connor. Not bad. That's me driving boldly. Might even put a recovery helmet on it, lol. I'm back for the last job, lol. Nobody saw anything then. That crash did not happen. It's all a figure of your imagination. Nobody saw anything. Still love strapping it in and on, lol. Shut up, Andy. The laughs, lol. Yeah, I reckon you'll get a few funny looks at work if you put one of them in there, Ben. Good man, quite a busy person nowadays, to be honest. Yeah, same here. How's college going? I know you were planning to start last month, or this month rather. SimSteve has only had one type of oil on his hands, and we all know what that's for. Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, Ben. Yeah, I saw nothing, just you driving. Yeah, I think you missed the crash. I had a little crash, I think, just before you come back in. No, I wouldn't get funny looks, I would just get verbally abused and laughed at. Exactly. That as well. Ah, shit. Right. Sake. Of course he's just moved into that lane because that lane ended. Right. Now I saw the crash, I'll laugh. For God's sake. Steve, remember to always oil your shaft. And it's not the half shaft. For God's sake. Oh dear. College has been fine, mate. Do 3 days in, and 2 of them are in the workshop. My tutors are quite sound. One of them used to be in the engineer team at Arriva Chester, funnily enough. Oh, okay. So you're working in the automobile department at D-side then, I assume? Or in there anyway. SimSteve has no clue what a half shaft is. Shut up, Ben. Ted thinks he's got a massive shaft, lol. He hasn't. He thinks he has, but I dare say he probably hasn't. He's probably got one of the smallest ever. The thing is, it doesn't matter how big it is, it's how you use it. Size does not matter. .91 miles to go. And we'll wrap up the stream after this one. Pleasure to bring another entertaining stream. Should have been at D-side, but because I'm on entry level, I got referred to Burzum Road. Is that Wrexham? I think it's Bersham Road, isn't it? Wisty, how do you know Terence has a small dong, eh? I don't know that for definite, but the thing is, people who say they've got a big one tend to not have a big one. So I think it's all just pie in the sky. Terence thinks he could sit in his chair and claim money others work hard for. Meanwhile, he still makes fun of people. You don't disconnect the prop shaft or take the half shaft out when they're covering a truck. You can knacker the gearbox. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a smaller college in Wrexham. I thought so. Crap that. We literally live right next to a college and you can't attend it. So you have to go to Wrexham to go to college. Yeah, well, it's what it is. I'm assuming you get college transport from Wepa. All around that sort of area. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it, and I'm going to use mine as a sword. Well, exactly. Have a duel. My arse off. Who you gonna have a duel with yourself? Does Ben have a woman? I don't know about that, Krazza. College situation, that is, yeah. Very strange. As women just cost money. That's very annoying. Probably the shortest roadworks ever. With your mum, Steve. Oh, shut up, Ben. Steve uses this in his dreams, I reckon. For God's sake. Yeah, I get a coach from the Morrisons to Yale, then walk from Yale to Burzum Road, then get it from Yale to Morrisons later in the day. Oh, I see. Not so bad then. Who does the coach? How's the tandem trailer doing? Not bad, I guess. I mean, it's not really a tandem, it's a partial tandem, that one. The first mum joke of the stream. Yeah, and hopefully it'll be the last. If you are with a woman, they cost money, as you have to buy them things, and if you want a girl for a day, it also costs money to hire. Oh, for God's sake. Oh yeah, it generally does, Ben. It did so well. Yeah, he did. You know, Lloyd. I have a 73 plate Turismo in the morning, a 54 plate B12 in the afternoon. Beast. Yeah, definitely beast. Hellfire. That B12 would be absolutely insane. Especially on a 54 plate. Oh my word. SimSteve, your mum will get it. The big man Ben special. For God's sake. Afternoon driver is rapid as well. Makes it even more hellfire. Nothing wrong with a bit of Merc action. No, that's true. 6 subscribers till 400. Indeed. looking forward to the next batch of MMC cities that BNetwork are getting us. The time they're going to be, this time they're going to be diesel ones. Yeah, they should be better than the electric ones, or hydrogen, whatever they are. Electric, I think. Steve, can I borrow your toilet? No, Ben, you can't. Yeah, they're electric, aren't they, them cities? Well, he brings memberships to the channel. I will be doing when I hit 500 subs, whenever it happens. As what it'll be for and what it'll entail, I honestly don't know yet. The Merc in the morning is alright, but nothing beats the B12. Trust me, getting on the A483 and the A55, it's mint. Well, yeah. What happened to yours, Ben? Probably blown it up. If I would go to around SimSteve's house, I would purposely smear. Why? SimSteve mum. These bloody old mum jokes. Oh my god. Alright, time to end the stream here, I reckon. Big thank you to everyone that has tuned into tonight's stream. If you are new here and want to see more content from me, hit that subscription button, hit the bell, you'll be notified of any future content I upload. If you are here on Kick and want to give me a follow, hit that follow button. Until the next one, guys, I won't be live tomorrow, but we'll be live on Friday for a Forza Horizon 5 stream. So if you do want to see me for that, we'll be live around 8:30 PM. Probably for a good 3.5 hours or so with some good old racing action. So if you do want to see that, hit the bell, you'll be notified when I go live. Hit the subscription button if you are here new. Hit the follow button on Kick as well. Yes. But yeah, Friday is going to be a good stream and a busy one at that. Until then, thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone was a good end to the week, shall we say. And